The battle with Moro in the new chapter of Dragon Ball Super, Chapter 64, has finally hit its peak climax, as we're finally getting Goku in this chapter, finally accepting his fate and accepting who he is within this new chapter, as he knows that he cannot let emotion run him through and cannot control him while he needs the power to master Ultra Instinct. So he lets go of his anger and all emotion, clears his mind within this chapter, and unleashes the power of what they call perfected Ultra Instinct, which I'm assuming is just a translation difference. And I'm sure if when they change it into the Japanese version of the anime or English dub, they're going to call it still Mastered Ultra Instinct. But in this time, it is called Perfected Ultra Instinct. And Goku clears his mind and releases the power of Ultra Instinct. It could be felt by everyone. It makes the planet erupt. It trembles from an earthquake. Piccolo, Gohan feel it. They see the actual light that is emitting from Goku, like in the Dragon Ball Super anime when Goku became Super Saiyan God, and the clouds parted and a swirl of light wrapped around him. That's what happened here. Whis calls it Ultra Instinct Perfected. What's his name? Beerus actually compliments Goku on actually perfecting this technique, being able to use it. Now, Moro is caught off guard. Goku in this new page looks amazing. The art is fantastic. Toyotaro doesn't copy the same pose he always does when he goes for a transformation. He's actually doing a great job in this chapter. He shows the power that irradiates from Ultra Instinct from Goku. Jaco says silver hair, new color in my book. There's been some different translations from there, where he says either I've never seen that color before or that silver hair. Goku in Goku fashion, because he's gotten a power up, shows up intimidating, goes up in close and personal to Moro, shows his power, and actually pretty much does what he does in terms of power, goes behind him, blocks his attack. Moro can't hit him. Goku blocks every single attack of Moro without actually looking at him, just dodges everything. Moro says, "What are you? What did you do?" And he just says, "I just stopped thinking," and he says, "My body's acting on its own, deciding how to dodge, which is why your attacks can't hit me." And then Moro finally goes and unleashes a full power. He tries to use his magic to power himself up to attack, and then Goku just uses pretty much some of the same techniques he used like against Broly, like that stopping freezing energy technique. There's a really great scene, or page panel, where he just uppercuts him, completely knocking the wind out of Moro. It makes a huge impact, a shockwave. The art is amazing in this chapter. It looks awesome. You can actually see the pain in Moro's face. Moro's just getting beaten down so quickly. Everyone else, they tried. Goku, when he did Omen, couldn't even do much damage. But this chapter, he just knocks him out. He uses a full force. Moro's actually so messed up. He's bleeding. You could actually see damage. He's not really using Piccolo's power to regenerate. I don't know if it's from the last chapter when Beerus destroyed it, kept him from copying anymore. But he says he doesn't fear God energy. He goes full power. Uses that magic that's using the life force of the planet. Goku knocks the shit out of him. Actually throws him into one of those wells of energy, burns the shit out of the back of Moro, and Moro tries to get back up. So he's missing an arm, his horns are broken. He is bleeding, and he tries to consume all the energy from the planet as his last resort. Goku quickly kicks him into a rock, knocks him. Moro is weak. An actual boulder falls onto Moro, and then he pleads for help from Son Goku. He pleads for help. Goku asks Jacko if he was sentenced to death. He says yes, and then Jacko asks him if he minds killing him for them. He rips off the insignia of the Galactic Patrol and then says, "Let me fight him as an Earthling from here on." And Jacko wants to know what that means, and Beerus has a bad feeling about that, and that is how the chapter ends. Now I have a theory on what this could mean and how this is going to affect the next upcoming chapters of the Moro arc. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you thought of this chapter. If you read it, go check it out. You can read it for free on the Shonen Jump app. It's free to download. Go check it out. I definitely like this. This was really great art, really good fight pacing. Probably one of my favorite Moro chapters, next to when Mira showed up and he disappeared. I think those two last chapters have been really good. Chapter 63 and Chapter 64 were really amazing. This chapter 64 was top tier chapter, and I really enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this review. I will see you guys for some more Dragon Ball content along the road in the future, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.